Hi guys, welcome back to the AU channel. Today we're going to be making Christmas cards with ornaments on them. So you're going to need a few different colors of construction paper. So you need green, red, black, and yellow. And then you're going to need scissors, a pen to trace with, black marker, a glue stick, and two objects that are shaped like circles, but one of them should be a little smaller than the other. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your green paper and you're going to fold it in half like a card. And then you're going to trace two circles. So we'll start with the smaller one. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, and we're going to just trace a small circle. All right, so that's the small one. Then we're going to do the big one. All right, so after you have your circles, you're going to go ahead and cut them. So actually, let's cut this in half. So these are going to end up looking like Santa ornaments. All right, so you have your smaller circle, and you have a big circle. Alright, so they should look like that. What you're going to do is you're going to take your circles and you're going to place them here because it's going to be two ornaments. So this one is fine, but this one is going to get cut off. So what we're going to do is draw a line here. So we're actually going to go ahead and flip our card around and draw this line, because one of the ornaments is going to be cut off. So it's going to look like that. So then we're going to go ahead and glue this one. Alright, so we have our first ornament, then we're going to put our second one right here. So like that. So your card should look like this so far. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to make two Santa belts on each ornament. You can do this two ways, but basically I'm going to do it this way. So just put a mark on each end. So I know how long the black strip is going to be. So like there. And then you're going to make it maybe like almost an inch. So I'm actually going to use the top of this to make it straight. But you could actually use a ruler as well. So all right. All right, so here you have your first Santa belt, and what I did was I also rounded out the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. So it should look like that. And then I'm going to go ahead, pretty much do the same thing for my second one. But that Santa belt might be a little smaller because the circle is smaller. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut a little black rectangle, and I already traced what my Santa belt is going to look like for this one. So I might have to alter it a little bit to fit the circle. So what I'm going to do here is kind of round out. I'm actually going to take my pencil and or my pen and round out the ends of this so that it fits the circle. Alright, so you're going to glue this. So then it should look like that. So for the next part, we're going to make the belt. And what we have to do with that is we're going to make 2 bigger squares and then put 2 smaller squares inside. So just going to cut out a square. So it's going to look like, you might have to cut it down a little bit, but like that. For the first ornament, you're going to put the yellow square at the end there. So it should look like that. Then you're going to take a smaller black square and then put that on the inside so it looks like a belt. So you got one Santa belt there. You're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other ornament. But that square, if you can, you're going to make it a little bit smaller and it's going to be centered. Good. All right. So it's going to look like that. And then I'm actually going to use a scrap. Alright, so we got our ornaments. Now is you're going to draw 2 strings with 2 bows. So you want the strings to be straight. So what you're going to do is you can use like the end of another piece of paper or a ruler. So you're going to make 2 lines. Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to redo that one. And you're going to just draw like the top part of a bow. Almost like 2 hearts, kind of. So then you have your Christmas card or your holiday card. And you can write whatever you want on the inside. So you could write Happy Holidays. And that's your Christmas card.